Hello friends, welcome back to YouTube channel Toppers World. In this video, I'm going to share with you exam time IELTS reading strategies. These strategies are equally useful for academic as well as general training students. And the strategies are really very important because without them you can't score 7 or 8 band in IELTS reading. If you really want to get 7 or 8 band in IELTS reading, then watch this video from beginning to till end because there are a lot of valuable information I'm going to share with you, and I hope that this information will be or this knowledge is going to be very helpful for you during your exam time. So let's start from strategies. And the first thing that I would like to share is you must have advanced planning. Means that you have to decide in advance how to start your IELTS reading exam. Whether you are going to start straightforward from the first passage, or you are going to search from the all three passages or have a glance on all three passages to find out that which is the easiest one, or is there any passage contains such kind of article or essay which with which you are already familiar with, or you have already studied during your school days or college days. Suppose if you get any such kind of uh, passage about which you already know. If you are a science student and the topic is on science, or if you're agriculture student and the topic is on agriculture, then you should start your reading from that passage because you already have some information about that, or might be possible that the given passage is from your area of interest. If you find nothing, all the passages are strange to you, different to you, then you can straightforward start from the first passage because the first one is the easiest one, and try to focus more on the first passage because the first passage the easiest one, and it will help you to score high band score. Overall you need 23 for 6, and 7 for 7 you need to 30 score. And if you are successfully able to score 11 or 12 from the first passage, then it's very easy for you to get remaining score from the other two passages. Though other two passages are a little difficult, second one is tricky, third is the hardest one, but do not lose heart. With certain strategy and planning, you can be able to overcome all these hurdles. So first point that I would like to recommend you that you should start your reading from the first passage if you find it easier one. Otherwise, you can start from any other passage which is from your area of interest. After that, the next thing is that what to do about MCQs. MCQs are the such kind of questions which make every student scared. Even I also used to be very much scared from the MCQs. Reason being that MCQs are the most time consuming or time wasting questions, I can say that, especially in the passage 3 where the MCQs are very lengthy. There are four options or sometimes three options, and the question statement is lengthy, options are lengthy. So if you read the questions and statements, this is going to waste your lot of time. Even sometimes 3 4 minutes are wasted on reading the question. You have to get agree with me that this is the most troubling question in IELTS reading. So if MCQs are in the third passage, I advise you that or suggest you that do not do these questions by reading. Either you should skip them and do them in blind guesswork, or first you do other questions like for example in the passage 3 you get other questions like blanks or list of headings or true false. When you will do other questions, you will get some ideas about the passage story, and maybe by some guesswork you will be able to do the MCQs. However, if the MCQs are in the first passage, they are easier one. You should attempt those MCQs by reading and quickly read the question statement. Do not read the option first. Read the question statement, go to the passage, find the location over there, read the information, slowly try to understand, then come to the question side, read the options, and which option do you find matching with the information that you have obtained from the passage, that is your answer. So every time I advise you that you should read 3 4 questions in advance, because 3 4 questions should always be in your brain. Then you will be able to successfully find the answers, and it will also help you to save your time. The next thing is the most important is about list of headings and which paragraph contains the given information. Most of the students get confused. They assume that both are same type, but actually they are different, and they require different kind of strategies to handle these kind of questions. For list of headings, you have to read the headings first, two three headings or all the headings you should read first, and think about every heading when you read. Think that what kind of information I am looking for in the passage which will relate to this heading, then I will answer my question. Just give you one example over here, like the heading paragraphs which contain some introductions or some explanations of certain theories or definitions related to certain kind of terminologies. They are mostly in the first passage, first paragraph of the passage, introduction passage, and conclusions are in the last. Writer's opinions are in the last. Causes, effects, you cause for causes you have to search for the words like reasons or why, and for effects like you need to search the word like how or consequences or effects. So these are the certain keywords that will help you to handle the list of headings. As far as which paragraph contains the given information, for that I will advise you that you need to read paragraph first, then try to relate the information given in that paragraph with the list with the question statements. So here your strategy is going to be totally opposite, means paragraphs first and matching with the answers later on. And the next is sentence completion. This is really very interesting type. Here you need some grammar. You need to find out, think about certain grammar because it's going to help you. Like for example, if the subject statement is given, then and a verb is also given, then you have to search the object part. If the verb and object part is given, then you have to search for subject part. So here you need to do practice a lot, and for this I have already made a video because I'm not able to explain all that because it's time consuming. So you can watch my video on sentence completion. Then blanks are the easiest one. Wherever you find the blanks in the first passage or second or third, try to be very serious about the blanks, because blanks you will get, all the blanks usually you will get in one or two paragraphs in one location, most probably on one or two locations which are very close to each other. So blank question can be handled very well. Summary blanks, for that you need to do that summary blanks in the last, because after reading the whole passage you have the full information about the passage, and that will help you to fill the blanks. To fill the summary blanks you need not to go to the passage. Already you have got read that passage and search the words that given in the look for the words that given in the table and try to fill. And at that point you have to take care of which word is noun, which word is verb, adjective and adverb. For this already one video is made by me. You can watch this video to get some information in details. And after that, the most important thing throughout the reading is time management. Those who are able to successfully manage their time, ultimately they are the winners in the reading. So how you can save your time? I advise you that you need to read 2 to 3 questions in advance. For example, true false not given type questions, they are sometimes become responsible for wasting your time. For example, you read a question statement and you try to search the answer. You read the first passage, second passage, third passage, and ultimately it was found that this is the not given. So not given is the question which say waste your lot of time. So I advise you that you read 2 3 questions, and if you're not able to find the answer of the first question and you find the answer of the second question before finding the first question, it means that first one is not given. So sometimes there are certain questions which show some comparisons, and that statements are mostly not given. And the statements which are lengthy in size or bigger in size, usually they are true, but I tell you that you have to confirm it by reading. So there are many other tips related to true, false, and not given, which were explained by me. You watch them, and it will help you to save your time. Second thing I tell that in order to save your time, you should start your reading passage immediately. Do not spend more time to decide that from which passage I should read, passage 1 or 2 or 3. A lot of students waste their precious time in deciding this. And another thing that I would like to mention here, that every passage has some difficult words. Lots of difficulties were there, especially in the passage number 3. So do not think about the difficult words or try to get the meanings in your brain. You should ignore them, because that difficult words are not your answers. Answers are somewhere where the sentences are easier. So try to find out those locations where the information a bit easier. And next thing is that certain passages contain the names of writers, scientists, doctors, or the people from different countries like China, Japan, Russia, or Americans. Their names are difficult to read. So you need not to read their names. You just read the first part of the name, like Tim, or if the name is like John Paul, something like that. So just remember J. So just the first letter of the name you should remember, and try to find out what they said in the passage, and then you relate the information with the name of the writer. So these are the few techniques that will help you to save your time in the reading. Always take care that you should not spend more time on the passages. You have to decide in advance, like are you going to spend 25 minutes on the first passage or 15 minutes. So whatever the time management strategy, you have to first decide. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that this video is going to be very helpful in your IELTS exam. So good luck, have a nice time, thank you.